Welcome once again to Business Matters. Today we'll be sharing with you the CSEC Principle of Business 2022 past paper 1. So paper 1 for the Principle of Business 2022. We wish that you give attention as we go through the questions, all right? And we'll give the explanations as we go by. Question 1. One feature of a free market system is that, and the answer we see is C, producers are allowed to supply what the consumer wants. In a free market system, you have what is a feature that is called demand and supply. Demand and supply. A very strong feature of free market system is demand and supply. Yes, so the consumer is the premier or the most important individual or agent in this market. Why? The consumer determines the supply. So where there's high demand for the product, then suppliers are going to be willing to pay for it, or suppliers are going to be willing to bring it onto the market for the consumer to receive it. All right, so the answer we said for the question 1 is C. All right, let's go to question 2. Private enterprise is run mainly to, and our answer is A, to create profit. Right, that's the main purpose of private enterprise. Everybody wants to make some money. Question 3. The policies of a company are usually formulated by the, and the answer is D, shareholders. All right. Question number 4. Which of the following types of business environment is most typical of the Commonwealth Caribbean? All right, and our answer is B. Question, why B? Because most Caribbean countries, yes, have a mixed economy where the government has its role to play and the private sector has its role to play. So the government manages some aspects of the economy and the private sector manages some aspects of it. So B is the most appropriate answer for question 4. Question 5. Which of the following are advantages of a sole trader? All right, that's question 5. And we are saying the answer is D. Yes, 1, 2, and 3. It is easy to set up. Most sole trader business are easy to set up. 2, profits are not shared. And 3, flexible rather working hours. All right. Question 6. The management team of Scott Motor, yes, has discovered that the productivity levels of workers have fallen. The team met and without consulting the workers, took a decision to shorten the coffee break, yes, and lunch period. Now the question is, what leadership style has the management team utilized in making its decision? Remember now, they did not consult. They made the decision all by themselves and hand it down to the workers. So which would be best? A. Right? So based on the question, A would be the appropriate answer, autocratic. Question 7. In a business, the term span of control refers to the number of, and from the options we have received in question 7, D is the most appropriate. Subordinates for which a supervisor is responsible. What are they asking about? Span of control. Now, span of control represents, you're really looking at the amount of the amount of workers that one supervisor supervises. All right, so D would be the most appropriate answer. Let's go to 8. The main purpose of installing a suggestion box in a company is to get workers' view on, and our answer for question 8 is C, the ways to improve the workplace. All right, so you would want the workers to suggest how they would like the work environment to improve. All right, we're going to question 9. Question 9 reads, which of the following is not an activity in the planning process? All right, and we're suggesting that the most appropriate answer for question 9 is B, establishing policies. We're talking about question is asking about activity. Which of the following is not an activity? All right, setting goals is an activity. Identifying resources is an activity, and delegating responsibility is also an activity, but establishing policy is really not an activity. So B is our most appropriate answer. Item 10. Which of the following is a form of industrial action in which trade unions are most likely to ask workers to participate? And the answer for question 10 would be A, work to rule. All right, so let's move on to question 11, pardon me. Which of the following is not a function of management? Which of the following is not a function of management? And we are saying the answer is D, determining investment options for employees. No, management has no business in determining what the employees do with their money. So D is not a function of management. Question 12. Question 12 says, which of the following is a regulatory requirement for an entrepreneur? And we are saying that answer is C, right? Paying national insurance to the government is a regulatory requirement of business owners. All right. Question 13. The condensed version of the business plan is contained in the, and the answer is A, the executive summary. The executive summary is that which carries all the various parts of the business plan in a short or succinct way. Okay, so the answer would be A. Let's go to question 14. Question 14, an analysis of the viability of a business idea and an examination of different aspects of operating a business is known as A. And question 14, answer is C, feasibility study, right? When you are looking at the viability of a business, and the question says an analysis of the viability of a business idea and an examination of the different aspects of operating it, so that would be feasibility study. All right, so that is C. Question 15. Cash used to secure a loan at the bank is referred to as, and the answer for question 15 would be A, a collateral. Question 16. An entrepreneur may reduce his risk of loss by, and we're saying A, planning ahead. based on the options presented, A would be the most appropriate response. So the question is asking about reducing risk, and the best way to reduce risk of loss is to plan ahead. All right, let's go to question 17. Question 17, the monthly payments made to an insurance company by its policyholders are known as, question 17, answer is B, premium. Okay, that is B. Question 18, the principle of insurance where individuals would be compensated for damages or losses incurred is referred to as, and the answer is indemnity, A. Question 19. Question 19 says, a purchase order is, and we're saying it is D, a document offering to buy goods, right? It is a document offering to buy goods. So the most appropriate answer is D. Question 20. Which of the following factors prevents an agreement from being considered a valid contract? And that answer would be A, consideration. All right. In your study of contracts, you would have been told that it is a consideration that will cause the contract to become binding. Yes, consideration. So while there's offer, while there's acceptance, there has to be consideration, something of value, and a price, yes, or a promise that is going to be conferred upon the parties in the contract. So the answer will be A. Question 21. Question 21 says, which of the following is an example of extractive production? And that answer would be B, agriculture, right? Agriculture is an extractive production. Question 22. Question 22 says, which of the following are not linkage industries? Which of the following are not linkage industries? All right, that's question 22, and the answer is A, fish and farming. There is no cohesion and linking between fishing and farming. So A would be the answer for 22. 23. In the Caribbean, many people are hired for sugarcane farming and very little equipment is used. This industry can best be described as, and the answer is A, labor intensive. What do we mean by labor intensive? Manpower, right? A lot of manual work is taking place. Yes, chopping the cane and so on, planting with manual tools. So A is the answer. Question 24. Question 24 says productivity can be measured by, and our answer is A. Yes, inputs divided by our outputs. So A is going to be the appropriate answer for question 24. Question 25. Labor is best defined as, and question 25 answer is A, physical and mental capabilities used to perform tasks. All right, physical and mental capabilities used to perform tasks. So its answer is A. Question 26. Question 26 says, which of the following activities, yes, is most likely undertaken in a cottage industry? And our answer for question 26 is C. Yes, C, making of sugar cakes. All right. Question 27. Which of the following are examples of fixed capital? Which of the following are examples of fixed capital? And the answer would be C, plant and machines or machinery. Question 28. The producer of Power Drink created an advertisement which promoted their drink as being superior to Energy Plus drink produced by another business. This type of advertisement is referred to as, and what do you think? Well, it is not collective, it is not informative, and it's not competitive. So it is B, persuasive. All right, so it's a persuasive. You're trying to convince your customer or your potential client that your product is better than the other business. All right. Question 29. Rich Chocolates Limited erected a tent in several supermarkets for the purpose of exhibiting all the company's products. This activity is referred to as, and our answer would be now C, merchandising. All right, it's not retailing, it's not advertising, and it's not public relations. It is merchandising. Question 30. Question 30 says, which of the following operations is an example of sales production? Which would be an example of sales production? And the answer is B, free sampling. All right, free sampling is an example of sales production, sales promotion rather, and also, sales promotion has to do with giving away free gifts, free sampling, discounts, and those kind of activities. All right, so warehousing would not be, servicing goods not be, gathering information not be. So it is B, free sampling. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We have just completed the first half of this paper, Principle of Business, paper 1 for 2022. If you like this video, please click that like button and click the subscribe button as well and show appreciation. Thank you. On the other side of this video, we will be showing you and explaining the other 30 questions for the Principle of Business, paper 1, 2022. Thank you.